Are we on? Are we? Do I need this? This is a little light here. Is that necessary? Does that look better? Worse? The same? Maybe I'll leave that light on. It looks nice. Oh God, I'm on mute in spaces. Well, nobody's here anyway. Hello, everybody, and welcome. I'm flipping out here. No wood paneling today. A small change of scenery. I thought it'd be nice to have a little nude wall coloring. I thought it'd be very sweet. Let's look at the gingham underwear. I was looking at this underwear and I said, what pattern is this? Is it plaid? You could say checkered. And then I thought, is it gingham? And I had my research team get on it, and it turned out to be not only gingham, but a specific kind of gingham, a diagonal gingham. And let's take a look at these huckleberries. Aren't they sweet? You see that gingham? It's like plaid, but not really. You may see it often in a picnic. And where I first heard of gingham is the wonderful Jerry Vale song, My Woman, My Woman, My Wife. And a dress made of gingham, she's been through a lot in her life. She's the foundation I lean on. My woman, my woman, my wife. Here's a free song for you. We're starting off hot with a Jerry Vale impression. So I know we're in a good mood today. Ty said, good morning, RJ. How are you feeling? Tired. Feeling really have not gotten consistently bad sleep. So I'm in that that kind of Nick Nolte kind of vibe, if that makes any sense. Tom said, good morning, chat, and good morning, RJ. How's the face turn going? Well, I haven't turned face yet. I want to clarify that. I'm just considering it. I put a poll up on my Instagram. It's very close. It's within 10 points. Yes or no? Should I turn face? I'm weighing the options. Of course, when I turn face, it comes with a lot of different, a lot of things change. Do I have ideas? I have ideas. Do I think I could be perhaps one of the best baby faces of all time in the Ricky Steamboat sense? I think it's very, very possible. But, be careful what you wish for. We're upsetting the apple cart, so to speak. And when things change. And who am I to say? I'll let the public decide. Mia said, morning, RJ. How are you this morning? I'm dog sitting 3 dogs. Any advice? Yeah, I leave. Let them be just leave them in the yard. They'll keep each other company. Leave a bunch of food out and a bunch of water, and then, go for a walk or something. Pogirl said, Mia, teach them to bark jingle bells and make a video. I think you need more than 3. Rah, 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 rah. See, and then you need the other ones. Rah, rah, rah. So I think you need at least 5. Rachel said, good morning, all. Good morning to you. Sean said, hey, your fellow culties. RJ, have you started Get Back yet? I have not. I will watch it soon since everybody's watching it, and I don't want to be left in the lurch. I want to find out about this hot new band, The Beatles. I did watch the Velvet Underground documentary, which I enjoyed tremendously because it's just, they're so weird. I will watch it. I have watched all the clips of Get Back. It looks beautiful. The backdrop is so nice. It's like something I would come up with. And then there's the only clip I haven't watched is the one about Ringo's Octopus's Garden. That song's fucking terrible. I don't need to waste my time figuring out how he came up with that. I'm fine. What I do love, and who plays prominently on Get Back, the song, and that whole album that they're doing, is Billy Preston. He is the piano player. And he came in and he jazzed things up. Some consider him to be the fifth Beatle. And I first saw him on an episode of Saturday Night Live years and years ago, singing Nothing from Nothing. And he got a wonderful afro, too. It got bigger and bigger and bigger, and it fills up the whole screen. Sean said, a new location. Rob said, hello from the Unfunny Shuttleworth. Sean said, the paint is RJ Tone for sure. Thank you. David is here. He said, good morning, friends. And David, I hope you caught the Stanley Tucci Searching for Italy Thanksgiving Day marathon. I loved it. It was so good. He had a cannoli, and he's like, this cannoli is great. And then I was just like, wow, you're right. Cannolis are good. Thanks. Real public service there. Nail said, we have a research team. Yes, we do. Positively E said, flesh walls, I love it. Next week, do crimson. Ugh. I painted my bedroom years and years and years ago a green tea. The color was green tea, and I thought it'd be relaxing, and it turned out to be a little too strong for me. And I think I slowly went insane. Leo said, pee pee poo poo. I believe that's an Erica Lee tribute. Shanika said, good morning, everyone. Michelle said, good morning. Hope you all are wonderful this morning. Carl said, lovely song. See, everyone likes, maybe I should start up Jerry Vale every time. Austin said, good morning, RJ and everyone. I'm so glad to be back. I wasn't able to join for the past few weeks because my phone has been acting all jank. Well, I'm glad that you've yanked your jank and you're back with us, Austin. Leo said, hope you liked my singing last week. Leo, of course, last week was my guest in Spaces, and he sang a song that I loved so much that I clipped it out and put it on YouTube and on its own. It was about flying saucer men, and then they were all floating in space. I ruined it, so whatever. Rachel said, okay, I have to know, how many pairs of underwear do you actually have? A bunch. A lot. And then there's ones, because sometimes people will send them. SM sent me a bunch, which was amazing. And then I will get rid of other ones and then try to buy new ones. And it's a whole process. 50 maybe? I try to cycle through them. I have a bunch that I haven't worn yet, and we're getting through them. Rob said, did you find Spumoni yet? The search continues. Maybe Stanley Tucci can help me find Spumoni. The search for Spumoni with Stanley Tucci. David sent a tribute, and it's a little lemon with his legs crossed and a lime sitting at his feet. It's kind of a dominant, submissive relationship between these citrus fruits. Thanks. Nell said, I don't know how I feel about a face RJ. Well, there's an air of mystery there because I don't think many people, it's not like I'm going to revert to when I was a face years ago. This is a, entirely new frontier we're embarking on here. Michelle said, Leo, you sing, it was beautiful. David said, nothing's free. That's for sure. Mina Coletta, who designed a wonderful high anxiety alternate coffee. Let's look at the original bag, by the way, so everyone gets a look, which is still on sale, but this artwork may be out of print by the end of the year, so get it while you can. Did I do anything fun this long weekend? Well, it's me being Canadian, it wasn't necessarily long for me. I find it odd to celebrate it. I live tweeted the parade. That was it. That made me go like, it was so nice. I had a little setup. I was doing some work, and I had the parade, and I had my Twitter, and that was seriously the most enjoyable part. Raymond said, good morning from Cleveland, Oklahoma. The other Cleveland. You're from Cleveland? Not quite. Sean said, nails. Well, hi, OK Gamer. Well, hi to you. Thank you. Christine said, good morning to you, RJ, and chat, and to Jerry Vale. I love me some Jerry Vale. And we're not talking about him enough. Maybe I'll sing some Jerry Vale today. I know at least 2 Jerry Vale songs. Liam said, hello, RJ. Hello, all the members of this gathering of people. It is definitely not a cult. I'll say so. Pogirl said, RJ barks jingle bells. SM said, so tempted to request a barking song now. I mean, I'm offering up Jerry Vale. I have a much better voice when I'm doing Jerry Vale. Jim said, morning, RJ. I led by your example the other day. Tried cooking Brussels sprouts in my underwear. It wasn't a hit. May I suggest, if you have the gingham on, you roast them. Put a little oil in the pan, put them there, you roast them in the oven until they're crispy, less splattering. Something to think about for you. Neil said, I feel like there's several fifth Beatles. Well, there was Pete Best, who was there before Ringo, but he would be the original. I guess in that sense, Ringo would be considered the fifth Beatle. However, Billy Preston's piano work, keyboard work, is so prominent that I really would consider him to be the fifth Beatle, if there is one at all. Christine said, I'm very nervous you're going to spill that coffee. That is the drama here. SM said, David, why is the circus canceled? As you know, David was a circusin. And then I'm sure he will a circus again, so don't worry about that. Hang tight. If there's anything I know about David is that his life is a circus. And as long as he is alive, there will be a circus. Aaron said, good morning, everyone. Happy last show of November. Thank you for reminding me, Aaron. To my Key to the City members, you have until the end of today to get your questions in. I'll be taping it tomorrow and putting it up Tuesday. Jesus, way to make me depressed. Aaron Singh said, morning, y'all. First time being able to catch the program in like a month. I'm excited to watch live again. Yeah, for moments like that. Reading your comment, and now I'm riffing on it. Positively E said 2/5 of the Beatles sound like an a cappella Beatle covers group, of which there are many, by the way. Let's do the Beatles. Let's do Let It Be, but without us having to play any instruments. Ty said, you need to just do it already and sell the old underwear. Will anyone buy my underwear if I did like a bulk? I know Jessamine Duke did like and Mia Yim is doing it like a kind of like a purge, like a yard sale kind of thing. But I also feel like it's underwear. I don't know. If you're interested, a lot of people are, the people who want to buy underwear and like old wrestling gear are often interested, but I think they just enjoy discussing it with you and then not actually following through. Michelle said, Leo, I need you to sing me to sleep every night, love. Your voice is very soothing. This is a hot and heavy relationship going on in the chat. Jeff said, morning, everyone. I'm off to work with a capital W today. So no need to worry about oversleeping or being late, putting my Christmas decorations up today, but took a quick break to catch the stream. I hope you enjoy your decorations. I used to have, when we were children, my mom had these cardboard carolers, and they were so weird. They were just like stand up, like, and the guy was like, like old Charles Dickensy looking carolers. They're like, you just put them on the lawn. You have to like tie them down. Such an ordeal. Then there was a phase when we had like LED candles and wreaths in the windows, but there's so many wires on the inside. It was so hideous. And then you go through your minimalist years. What if we just do silver and blue, and keep it really simple, because that's what Christmas is. And then after 2 years of that, they get very tired. Neil said, oh, a new face. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, if I turn face, it would be a new face. It wouldn't be the old. I wouldn't be turning back. Positively, he said Yoko is the true fifth Beatle. I don't know about that. I don't think Yokozuna and the Beatles ever quite crossed paths. Tiffany said, good morning. Hope everyone is having an okay morning. Okay, indeed, Tiffany. Christine alerted me to Spumoni. It was very sweet. Christine found a store where they have them, and I will be able to get them when I'm there. So thank you. Ricky Lynn said, I have an interview Tuesday for a job that comes with a big, you wrote bug pay increase, but you mean big, I see. Yes, you mean big pay increase. Any interview tips? Look like you're not too interested. I always say, well, I guess there's nothing to negotiate. You want the job, right? And you're not negotiating more money. You're getting more money. So just firm handshake, or maybe not a handshake anymore. Are we handshaking no, don't shake their hand. Just look them in the eye like this until they give you more money than they were contractually obligated to do. Positively E said George Martin. Major FOMO said, can you bark a Jerry Vale song? I'm getting a schnauzer, and I'm naming it Jerry Vale. James Remick said, hi, instead of coming up with dinners for this week, I'm hanging in here. James, we can multitask, my friend. Couscous and chicken sausage. Let's come up with more dinner ideas for James this week. Miso soup. And then you just cut up some chicken and it'll soak up the miso. That's an option. Mia said, the dogs are outside, so I have your attention. Poor dogs. Rob said, Ricky, is it an interview to join the research team? We're still talking about the fifth Beatle. Michelle said, good morning, David, you wonderful chuckler. He is a chuckler. Dave is a chuckler and a giggler. He's like always giggling. David, since you were there on Seth Meyers' show and you heard his response when you mentioned my name and you felt the weight of the air in the room, is he already not a fan of mine? Can you already tell that Seth Meyers is someone who will not like me? Please advise. Neil said, I'm brewing my high anxiety and getting anxious that I'm running out. I'll write a letter to Santa for more. Or you could write it to Rootless Coffee. They'll be happy to give it. They probably have better shipping prices than Santa, who, of course, as we all know now, is Tim Allen. Ricky Lim said, "Oh my God, my phone, I'd hang them out of my mouth." What are we talking about? SM said I should sign my underwear before I sell them. I would do that if people are interested. It's very hard to do. Nail said, I bet collectors would love to buy your underwear and display them with one of your posing pictures. I don't think anybody's displaying it. I don't think anybody's putting my underwear in a glass case like a Mickey Mantle signed baseball. Do you understand what I'm saying? I have Ethan Page's ring-worn gear framed with a picture of him wearing it. Not his knickers, though. Although, I feel like underwear, bacteria-wise, if we really want to get into it, is probably cleaner than wrestling trunks. Because, obviously, the insides are the insides. There's genitals and things like that. But on the outside of wrestling trunks, you also have other people's sweat and shit and their bacteria. So it's like double, it's like a reversible underwear, basically. It's disgusting. Underwear, you don't have that problem. Something to consider if I decide to put my underwear up for sale. David said there were a bunch of issues with the tenting of the circus and other issues. Wasn't the right fit. I'll be back in the circus for sure. Hang tight, everyone. David will circus again. Free popcorn for everybody. I'm not making any promises. Leo has a scene request. Alicia, a toot or a tout? Interviewing some rock band, but she has food poisoning, but does her best. Oh my God. Okay. You always have like gastrointestinal themed scenes. Okay, 60-second scene. Hey, this is Alicia, and hey, have fun, guys. We're talking to wrestlers and musicians, and today we're talking to musicians, and we got the animals here. Say hello. Say hello to the animals. Hey, your guys' music makes me sweat. But like not a hot sweat, like a cold sweat, and it's almost the best. No, the best way I can describe it is nauseating because you bring up a lot of good topics, social topics, and it gives me a lot to think about. And I don't feel good, but I feel good about not feeling good. It's the guitar solo on the new single is, dare I say, stomach churning. And do you guys, the tour bus, how is it? Good. Okay. There's a toilet. Good. Now, is there a bidet? Because I'm going to need it. This has been Alicia Toot, and I've been talking to the animals. Have fun, guys. Ambi time. And I am, if I don't find a bathroom, I'll be a tootin' soon. And scene. That was the wonderful. Alex, Queen of the Ring is there and laughing at my Alicia impression. Also, go follow Queen. And I feel like this is a big Sunday block of programming. It's usually I'm here, and then 10:30 is like 2.0 on YouTube, and then everyone go over to Twitch and join the church, little church service, and cleanse yourself from this debauchery with some good old-fashioned Japanese wrestling. Let's. I hope that was satisfactory for you, Leo. Michelle said, RJ, will you sing at mine and Leo's wedding? Should it get that serious? Absolutely, or at least I'll send a tape. Ula Fanboy said, yeah, I made it live. So excited. Just found the channel. Love you. You're so entertaining and handsome. Thank you. I should just really end the show there. Nell said, speaking of sausage, ew. I'm annoyed that all the sausage in stores around me are always a flavor type. It's weird. Yeah, just have, but sausage is usually like pork, like fatty pork, and that's not in vogue anymore. What they really should do is have vegan sausage that is flavored like sausage, like trust us, this tastes like fatty pork. People don't even want to think about that anymore. Well, after Babe came out, the sausage game changed. Rachel said, I saw apple sausage. That just seems wrong. Apple hinted. There's a hint there. Austin said, the Chuckler. Sounds like the name of a supervillain. Yeah, but in like a Batman ripoff. Aaron said, need a nice underwear shadow box situation. I should sell underwear display cases along with the underwear. That's the real grift. SM would display the underwear for sure. Rachel would display the signed underwear. All right, maybe I'll get into the business. Nail said, I was trying to make the buying of the underwear less creepy. Too late. Embrace it. Positively E said, don't worry, RJ. The more talented Myers was his brother Josh Myers on Mad TV. I saw Josh, and I believe he played a fireman in the Pee Wee Herman show on Broadway, and I recognized him instantly. David said, I shoehorned that comment in. People don't like when you hijack the show, even for a comment. I never mean it in a nasty way, but I had to say what I said. So you understand this is like a Trojan horse, but like a bad thing. You built a shoehorn, and a wooden shoehorn, and I am inside it. And he did not like the shoehorn, ergo, he's already not a fan of me. Do you see how this is now decreased the chances of me getting on a talk show? I mean, we can all say RJ City. I could pay somebody to stand out on that window of the Today Show and hold up a sign. It's not going to help me. You shoehorned, and you shouldn't have. You should call him a week or two from now when he forgets and say, I just want to apologize. Raymond said, Tim Allen, barf. That means Santa is a Republican. Santa was absolutely a Republican before this, at least like conservative. Like, let's look at the signs. I didn't think he was a liberal freewheeling guy. Guy's got a naughty or nice list. Rowdy Katie said, Ricky, look up common interview questions and think about what your answers are and what you don't want to talk about so you don't actually mention it. Leo said, poo is funny. Fair enough. Red Dog said, interesting time to enter the chat, hearing about sweaty genitals. I will say, anytime you enter this chat, this stream, there's like a 45% chance that is what I'm talking about. Doing Alicia's voice really took a toll on me. Mia said, RJ, you should come out with a hair care line because your hair is always so nice. But then I have to come up with my own, and it has to be as good as what I use. This is a problem here. I should get an endorsement deal. Singh said, bold move insulting the band she's interviewing. She's a bold interviewer. Ty said, you cannot kill David. David Arquette, did you ever figure out how to clear your search history on your phone? You cannot kill David Arquette said, I feel good about not feeling good. I feel comfortable about it. That's my comfort zone. A little upset. Complaining is my zone, you know. Michelle said, I put your undies in a shadow box with my signed RJ City mug. Do you still have the mug that I made you? Yes, I do. It stood the test of time. You did a good job. Hearty mug. Carl James Fowler says, you've discussed the fifth Beatle, but more importantly, who is the fifth Golden Girl? Is it Herb Edelman? Whew, that is a good question. I mean, Sophia's sister pops up a lot. She was played by the wonderful Nancy Walker. But Herb is really the fifth Golden Girl. He's the only character, I think, that shows up that much. So well done, Carl. Liam said, oh, Leo, it's all shits and giggles until somebody giggles and shits. That's a nice thing to put like on wood and then hang it. Brutally Speaking said, I've never understood not wanting to eat meat, but eating things that are based on meat. Well, if you have digestion issues, if you can't break it down. Cleveland Poet said, luckily the wife sat next to me and came up with all the meals for the week. Did she include my couscous suggestion? Just interested. Maddie Radwan is here and said, good morning to you. Neil said, can Mio get married on Sunday morning and have RJ attend the stream in his underwear? I can do that too. Jim Zilla has a request, a dramatic reading of Wake Me Up Before You Go by Wham. All right, here we go. Jitterbug. Jitterbug, you put the boom boom into my heart. You send my soul sky high when your loving starts. Jitterbug, into my brain goes a bang bang till my feet do the same. But something's bugging me. Something ain't right. My best friend told me what you did last night. You left me sleeping in my bed. I was dreaming, but I should have been with you instead. Wake me up before you go. Go. Don't leave me hanging on like a yo-yo. Wake me up before you go. I don't want to miss it when you hit that high. Wake me up before you go, because I'm not planning on going solo. Wake me up before you go. Take me dancing tonight. I want to hit that high. Yeah. Yeah. You take the gray skies out of my way. You make the sun shine brighter than Joris J. You turned a bright spark into a flame. My beats per minute. Ugh, I've never been the same because you're my lady. I'm your fool. It makes me crazy when you act so cruel. Come on, baby, let's not fight. We'll go dancing. Everything will be all right. Wake me up before you go. Don't leave me hanging on like a yo-yo. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna skip that fucking chorus. Cuddle up, baby. Move in tight. We'll go dancing tomorrow night. It's cold out there, but it's warm in bed. They can dance. We'll stay home instead. Jitterbug. Take me dancing. A boom, 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 boom. Oh, a boom, 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 boom. Yeah, yeah. Take me dancing tonight. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. End of scene. That was Wake Me Up Before You Go. I hope that worked for everybody. That was a long one. At least Queen is enjoying it. Amir is enjoying it. Okay, whatever. That's your problem if you like that. Michelle said, Nails, try to find the sausage links. Sometimes that's what I have to buy because it's the only non-flavored variety. We're talking about a lot of sausages. David said, I don't have his number. I'll see if I can get you Seth's number. Zax said, you're a neat guy, RJ. Thanks, pal. See you at the hop. Blue Meanie is here. SM has another request. Wonderwall by Oasis, but make it dark. Today's going to be the day that they're going to throw it back to you. And by now you should have somehow realized what they're going to do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word on the street is that the fire in your heart is out. I gotta look up the lyrics. Hold on. Son of a bitch. It's hard to Wonderwall lyrics. Shit. Wonderwall lyrics meaning. Oh, it's so hard to figure out what those guys are talking about. All right, let's do it. Let's do it again. I apologize. Today is going to be the day that they're going to throw it back to you. And by now, you should have somehow realized what you got to do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word on the street is that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead us there are blinding. There's many things I would like to say to you. I don't know how. Because maybe you're going to be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my Wonderwall. Today was going to be the day, but they'll never throw it back to you. And by now, you should have somehow realized what you're not to do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. All the roads that lead you, they were winding. All the lights that light the way are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. I said, maybe you're going to be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my Wonderwall. I said, maybe. I said, maybe you're going to be the one that saves me. After all, you're my Wonderwall. I said, maybe. You said, maybe. You're going to be the one that saves me. Saves me. That was Wonderwall by Oasis, and I did the best I could. Queen has left. That bothered her. Blue Meanie is here. Hello, Blue Meanie. How are you? Go buy his shirts. They're on sale. Go buy mine while you're at it, too. Buy the City Meanie combo pack. David said, thanks, Nails. I know you'll get on your own talk show, RJ. Believe. And yes, I cleared my search history, but now I don't know where I've been. Look, I just shoehorned again. I'm going to call Seth. Poke Girl said, I miss Nancy Walker. So do I. Michelle said, David, I need a new phone. charger from you so I can make it into a Christmas ornament like I did the other one. Leo said, hey, David, are you going to get RJ on Bill Maher? He really wants to go on the show. Those chairs seem nice, though, Leo, to be fair. Ty said 50 days until Betty White turns 100. Can I just point out Queen of the Ring tuned out just for Wonderwall and is now back? She was sickened by my reading. Cleveland said, just use the chicken sausage idea, but nix the couscous. I understand. Is it rice? Is it quinoa? Make up your fucking mind. Tom said, Blue Meanie, how's the tattoo healing up? Austin said, oh, yeah, that's right. Ty 5 can't believe she's almost 100. Yeah. David said the Charger exchange was a fiasco. Not going to make that mistake again. He's shoehorning again. Everyone saying hi to Blue Meanie. So Sierra said these dramatic readings are the best. I haven't done them in a while. Christine said, this may be my favorite dramatic reading ever. Christine has not even a request, a goldenrod tribute, and thank you. So sweet of you. Aaron threw roses. I feel like Ethel Merman. David said, Bill Maher doesn't like me anymore. I see RJ getting on his own. I don't want to ruin that for him, too. I think that's already a ruined show. I think we'll be fine. He doesn't like you anymore? And so my first question would be, he liked you? Leo said, I'm wearing tight brown trousers, and I feel like I'm going to win the world title in the Elimination Chamber in the year 2000. That was the first one where everything looked like it really hurt. Oh, here's Queen. These dark indigestion readings make me want to give you a hug and maybe bring some Pepto. Neil said, oh my God, you were doing so well. That was epic from the top. So sometimes it's so hard to do the lyrics when you're not singing them. Does that make sense? Like from memory, you have to get into the groove of them. And then you realize that some words are not, whatever. Michelle said, oh, David, I didn't mean to bring up a sore spot. Oh, God. The ghost of Jamiroquai says, good morning, everyone. David said, thanks. Rob said, when did Jamiroquai die? May he rest in peace. David said, this song is what's going on in my head. It's uncanny. Well, it's because I left you that tape. Nail said, I come and go in spaces just to share it because I'm actually watching on YouTube. I was unaware he was monitoring us. I can see certain people's faces when they're listening. I can't see everybody. And I think it's only people that are already following me or something. It's very weird. I'm also recording it for the first time. So maybe I'll put this up as a podcast. Everyone can listen to it. Nail said, I'll come and go. Oh, yeah, we literally just read this. SM said, Nasty Leroy is listening on Spaces. Get him on. Let me request Leroy. We've never really spoken before, but I think he would be a good guest. So let's see if he picks up. Okay. Michelle said, sing I'm sorry to David because I feel guilty that I made the Charger exchange a fiasco. David, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be a barger. David, I'm sorry. Regarding the Charger, I didn't know what to do. And then along came you. And I was lost, I was sad, I was forlorn. But you, my friend, are a human shoehorn. I'm sorry. Hello?
What's up?
Hey, hello. How, Nasty Leroy, we have not spoken before, but I want to say it's lovely to meet you.
It's good to meet you too.
How? Okay, if you've heard a lot about me, please tell me what you've heard.
Only good stuff.
Like?
Watch a lot of your interviews.
Yes.
I've seen your, with Alicia too and stuff like that. So,
And you liked it? What's your review?
I think you're a very entertaining, funny guy, and a very interesting guy,
Thank you. And I would also like to commend you for this incredible, bizarre niche you've carved out for yourself of basically talking to people live on various things.
I appreciate that.
It's very interesting, and it's not easily done. A lot of people try, and they cannot do it. So, my first question to you, Leroy, is what did you have for Thanksgiving?
I had some macaroni and cheese, I had some turkey.
Let me stop you. I want to ask about the macaroni and cheese. Was it homemade?
Yeah, it was homemade from scratch.
Now, was the top crispy?
Yeah, it was very crispy.
Yes, good. There are two kinds of people in this world. There are people who don't like the top crispy, and there's people who like the top crispy. You have to put breadcrumbs on top, and it's easier to make the top crispy, and it's like a nice pie, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. So you had macaroni and cheese. You had turkey. Please continue.
What else I had?
Some sort of stuffing.
Yeah, I had some stuffing. You know, sweet potato.
Yes. Or you had it with your family?
Yeah, I had it with my family. You know.
Do they say grace before they eat?
Yeah.
How do they do it? What do they do? Do they bow their heads, and then who says it?
Normally my grandmother, so she says it. She normally would say, "Thank you know, Lord, thank you for this food," and we're eating and you know we're thankful on this Thanksgiving evening, and then that's it. And then
so she freestyles it basically.
Yeah, freestyle it. Yeah.
Yes, there's two kind of people. There's a freestyling prayer person, and then there's a person who tries to get very biblical, you know, very mythical. They'll say, "Oh Lord, this bounty." Anytime you use the word bounty, you know what I mean? It's a little ridiculous. So I commend your grandma, and because I would freestyle if I had to pray. You'll say, "You know what? Let's just bow our heads, close our eyes," and I'll say whatever comes off the top of our head.
Yeah.
So, and are you a religious man, or is your family?
My family's really religious. I mean, I'm not so religious, but you know.
Right, but you're like familiar with it, and I mean, when you went to school, you were religious, I guess. You did what they told you to do.
Yeah.
You know, I'm Catholic. They were Italian. I had to go through all these things. Did you do confession or no?
No.
Good.
I just went to church and stuff.
Yes, it was a normal. The Roman Catholic people have all these weird rituals. I had to pick another name. It was a whole thing. My advice to you is you're in the right church, is all I have to say. Anytime you can freestyle, you know, you're well on your way. So tell me, where were you born, Leo?
I was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Oh, wow. And how was it? Tell me about what was it like growing up in Philadelphia? Because I went there only once.
Growing up in Philly, for me was different than anybody else, because my parents left me at a young age, so I grew up barely on my own.
Right.
And I was in. So my parents left with my friend, where I grew up, Carly with him, and then they gave me up, and then I went in a group home, and then basically I grew up in a group home, and then basically I went down a bad road, and then I got in trouble, and then I was in this relocation program.
How young were you?
When I got in trouble, I was about like 11.
Mm-hmm. I was very young. So here's my question, though. Like, obviously, that's a very difficult childhood. However, there must have been some benefits to you from having such a difficult childhood, no?
I say so.
You know, you probably can handle a lot more. You're probably less afraid of things.
Yeah, I'm fearless, as I've been told. You know, I'm easy to go into different situations.
Yes.
Meet new people. Yeah, I got adopted by, went to a lot of homes, went to a lot of places, lived in a lot of places, just a lot of different cities. one time I lived with I kind of go back to this because on West I stayed with them, but I lived with a Samoan family, and that taught me the love of Polynesian people.
Ooh. So I would also say when you have to go from like home to home like that, and you were in the juvenile thing, I also feel like you would become good at traveling. No?
Yeah, normally good at traveling.
Yes, you're good packing. You're probably like I don't need a bunch of stuff. You know?
No, not really. No, not really. I'm used to staying in like different places, or if it's a hotel, or if people's houses, wherever the case may be. So yeah.
Sometimes there'll be people who are not good travelers, and they're some of the worst kinds of people to travel with, obviously. You know?
Yeah.
You got to be simple. You have to be minimalist. I feel like you're a bare minimum kind of guy.
That is me. I don't really need a lot. I just need my toothbrush, a few clothes. Of course, you gotta have the deodorant out here.
Of course, but you should also have a bar of soap too. You can't just layer smells, Leo.
Yeah, but not only you have a bar, you gotta have a bar of soap, but you also have. If you don't have body wash, you gotta have a bar of soap on there. So
right, I like the soap. I like the physical bar of soap as opposed to the body. The body wash feels like I'm shampooing my body. You know?
Yeah.
And here's a question. Oh, go ahead. Both. Go ahead. Continue.
You gotta have both, though.
You should have both. Yes. Here's a question. You get into the shower, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the first thing you're washing? What's the order of how you wash your body?
It depends on if I'm just chilling or if I'm going somewhere.
Okay, tell me the chilling and then tell me the going somewhere. I want to know the difference. Give me the chilling order of how you're washing.
All right, if I'm just chilling and if I'm just taking a shower just to chill out, because I don't take, I don't do the bath thing where I just soak in there.
Yes.
Sometimes I do, but it's a rare occasion.
Yes, I haven't had a bath in years.
Yeah, so chilling shower is you gotta have some music on. I usually put on my Spotify.
Do you have a shower? Do you have a shower playlist?
Yeah, I do actually.
Amazing. This is so. What am I doing? Why am I not making a shower playlist? I will play. I'll get into the shower, and then I'll go. Oh, why can't I? Don't know what playlist to play. I should make in tribute to you, Leroy. I should make a shower playlist. Can you share your shower playlist?
I mean, yeah, I can share it. I could put it. I don't know how you would put it on here, but yeah. I
think you could tweet it out. But if it's public, I could probably, if it's like Nasty Leroy's shower playlist, I think I'll be able to find it.
It's basically it's a country playlist I just listen to. That's my shower playlist.
A country playlist?
Yeah.
You consider yourself a country boy in that sense, musically?
I like country, I like, when I'm just chilling out, when I'm just...
Yes.
Yeah, so...
Wow. Okay, so you get in, you put on your Nasty Leroy's chillin' country music shower playlist, and then what's the first thing you're washing?
The first thing I'm watching, you gotta, if I'm just chilling, I go, shower the balls first.
You go balls first?
And, yeah, you gotta go balls first.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Then after that, shower the legs, and then after that, shower the armpits.
Mm-hmm.
After you shower the pits, then after that, you just but I have two bathing cloths for each other, so it's not
right
doing that.
You have one face and one balls.
Yeah, so
I don't go balls first. I go balls. Here's what I do. I'll get in. I will wash my face. I will then turn the water cold and wet my hair, shampoo my hair, and then I'll go upper body, back, pits, that whole deal. And then I will go feet upwards and then finish with the balls. You know? Because I feel like, I don't know, I don't want to wash my balls and then wash my face. You know? It's just a mental thing. And I'm not shaming you. You want to go balls first, that's your business. And I think it's great. So you do that. Tell me the going out routine.
The going out. So I usually have music for everything. So music for chilling and music when I'm going out. So if I'm going out to wrestle, I will put on my playlist where I have all my pro wrestling theme songs I like. So
like what? Name a pro wrestling theme song you like.
I have like it all depends. Sometimes he'll play some I might play Effie's old theme song.
Yellow Brick Road?
Before Yellow Brick Road, it might I can't think of the song right now.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll find it later. But so it's all wrestling theme songs.
You know, something might come on like normally something of that chord might come on.
Mm-hmm.
Or you know, maybe some PWG old music would come on. I have like a combine of different stuff. Like
yes.
On my pros and favorite theme song.
Yes.
So that will come on. I'll be watching. So how I get in the shower. I go pitch first. Then I go ball second, and I just wash my legs off, and then I proceed to stay there for a little bit, wash it off.
Yeah, let it set a little. You don't want to rinse too early.
No, you don't want that. Unless you're super early, but I'm I can say I can be in a hurry, but also keep it, you know, like I'm not in so much of a hurry.
Right. You want to focus.
Yeah.
You're cleaning with a purpose because you're going to be next to other people. The last thing you want to do is be the smelly guy at the wrestling show.
Yeah, you don't want to be that. So
right.
So shampoo my hair, and after shampoo on my hair, after about like 3 minutes, after everything sets, I'm out of there. And I'm normally watching off to hear my music blaring. Yes. So, yeah.
Now, do you get insecure about your playlist? Like, let's say somebody else is outside of, the bathroom and can hear the music, and you know this. Sometimes the music I play when I'm totally alone is much different than the music I will play when someone else can hear it.
I'm not really insecure about playlists because after Nancy the Casa, when I'm with I live with Mama Nancy and Papa Nancy.
Yes.
My dad is just like he just only gets on me when I'm singing sometimes.
He doesn't like your voice?
Yeah, especially when I'm singing metal songs. He doesn't
like that. Well, that I understand. I mean, maybe if you sang, a Dean Martin song, perhaps, or a country song.
I think he likes, because he's a country guy.
Right.
He likes more country and stuff. He say he don't like it, but he does like it. So I got him to watch wrestling with me, and he'll say he don't like this, or he'll say he'll like his radar of was good. If he said, "Oh, he's pretty good," or "He's all right," that's his radar of like good and stuff.
Now, do you think Papa Nasty can pick out what a good wrestler is, in your opinion? Like, has he ever said that guy's good and it's a horrible wrestler?
Yeah, so far he's been picking pretty good wrestlers, though, to me.
Is there anyone that he just does not enjoy at all?
He does not enjoy MJF. He thinks
A rat bastard.
Like I do.
That is a term my mother often uses. That's an kind of an old term, and I think we need to bring it back.
That's why I'm bringing it back. R.I.P. to my friend Andre. He used to use it all the time.
Yes. In tribute, we'll just start calling everyone rat bastards.
That's what I do. I got a rat bastard list. Basically, all the people I hate, he hates.
Yes.
He's a big fan of everybody from the Nightmare Factory.
Mm-hmm.
He likes all the Dark Order people because he's seen them come up.
Yes.
Preston Vance, Alan Angels, Anna J, big fan of them.
Has he watched your work?
Yeah, he watches. He actually watches my stuff and laughs at my pain of me going through doors and shit.
Right.
But then he'll say, "Oh, I don't laugh at you going through doors." I'm like, "Yeah, you do."
See, my mother wouldn't even. Anytime my mother has seen me, she will just be disappointed in my pain because she knows that it's kind of my choice to do this. You know, but you would say your family is supportive.
Yeah, I would say supportive because I wasn't going to do nothing else, you know. So they
Right.
was like, all right, I guess it's kind of like they hate going places. They hate to like drive me to training because I don't have my license yet.
Right.
They hate that like, come on, we gotta drive the training again, and it was like that. But so when I go out of state, they like. I'll tell them to watch. It's normally you could hear the laughter in my dad's voice, and they're like, "Oh, it was really good." I was like, "You sound like you were just laughing at my pain again."
Right.
No, I wasn't. So my favorite, my dad's favorite is Chris Dickinson. Like, he seen him one time and he said, "Well, Leroy, you better not wrestle him." I was like, and I was like, I told him, like, they had me match up against him, and it was like, you was about to wrestle Chris Dickinson. He's Chris Dickinson. And then I was like, yeah, they was going to have me wrestle him, but he got hurt. I was like, that's a good thing for you, okay? Because I ain't trying to go to the hospital. See you.
That's sweet of your father to say, Leroy, I laugh at your pain, but I don't want you to get too hurt. You know, I think that's very sweet. Do they know? Does Mama and Papa Nasty know that they're called Mama and Papa Nasty?
Yeah.
And they're okay with it?
Yep.
That's adorable. So you said you're getting your license?
Yep.
How far along are you? What is the process where you live?
I don't know how long you have to wait. I'm taking the test, and so I missed a couple questions, so I have to take the test again. But I've been studying, so I've been studying on YouTube, and studying on YouTube, you know, been learning a little bit more better.
Yes.
Than in the past.
So you take that written test, and then you get like a permit, and then you have to. Okay. Yeah. And how do you feel? Do you feel like you would make a good driver?
I think so.
You know, Colt Cabana told me I drive like an old woman.
You know, damn.
But that's good though. You don't want to be a speed demon.
No, you don't want to be a speed demon. I just want to be like, you know, in the middle. I don't want to be too fast. I don't want to be too slow. Right.
You want to be a moderate driver because an old woman never gets pulled over for street racing. You know what I'm saying, Leroy?
Yeah.
David Arquette came up with a term in the chat that we could use alongside rat bastard. He's a dick bat. Have you ever heard that before?
No, I never heard that before.
I personally prefer rat bastard, you know. Yeah, but if I had to pick, here's another question. You're showering. What temperature is the water?
Like medium warm.
Is that, would you say that's lukewarm?
It's like, it's like kind of lukewarm, but it's medium. It's like not too hot, not too cold.
Now, I would like to consult you for your advice because I would say you've been around wrestling for quite some time now. I am debating turning babyface. What do you think about that?
I mean, I think you should. If you're a naturally beige face kind of person.
Do you think I am?
I don't really know your stuff like that, so
Right.
I seen your senior interviews. Oh no, let me take that back. I actually seen 2 interviews.
Yes.
And one, I think it was because it was you, and it was the person you was interviewing.
Yes.
So I would say on the terms of like the second interview, and the second interview was you and Eddie Kingston.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
It just had me dying laughing. Like
yeah.
I was like I don't know who sent it to me, but one of my friends sent it to me. He's like, "You're gonna crack up." I was like, "No, I'm not." And so it's like, as I think about it, like he's you're asking him all these questions, or what's these signs mean, and like he's like, normally it's like Kingston. Normally people get beat down if you're throwing up this sign, and he's like, because I like you.
Which is so bizarre. You want to go? Why do you like me? I think he has a little crush, to be honest, Leroy.
I would say, like
yeah.
a romance.
Yes, I think it's all on the level, but I think it's a little crush. The same way I have a crush on, let's say, John Mellencamp. Are you familiar with him?
I'm not familiar with him.
He did. You ever hear Jack and Diane? Little ditty about Jack and Diane. Nothing.
No.
Well, I'll send it to you. We'll have a playlist exchange, Leroy. Do you have anything you want to plug while you're here?
Other than my playlist, which is all public. I don't have like I probably could plug my playlist.
Yes.
On my Instagram. I mean, not Instagram. My Twitter.
Yes. Plug your Twitter too.
So yeah, at Nasty Leroy. You can hear all my playlists. Different kind of playlists for all different kind of stuff. We got the person playlist. We got the on the road playlist.
You're like a lifestyle DJ right now.
Yeah, gotta have the stuff for all different lifestyles. Got the Mayor Pound Town playlist. Gotta have that in there. All that kind of stuff. So
that's wonderful. Well, I want to say, go ahead, continue.
So I was just going to plug my, I would say YouTube, but I'm trying to use it more.
Yes, plug it. Plug everything. Go ahead.
YouTube, youtube.com/Nasty, or aka that man. My Instagram, official Nasty Leroy. Merchandise is being handled because of others, we just switching merchandise, people, stores, and stuff like that.
Yes.
You can get a Nasty Leroy t-shirt, that man t-shirt, and I have my own group called the Nasty Team, and the Nasty Hotties, and you can also be a part of Nasty Hotties if you want to.
Oh, are you inviting me, or are you inviting everyone?
I'm just inviting everybody.
Oh, okay.
If you want to be a part of the Nasty Team, we'll work something out.
Okay. Yeah, I think, is there some sort of application process? Is there paperwork?
I mean, normally there is, but sometimes, sometimes you just let people in there, so
Right. I thought you have to have a written test, and then you get a permit, and then you have to wait a certain amount of time. That's what I heard. Oh, okay. Well, I will let you go, Leroy, but I want to say thank you for an initial meeting. This has been delightful. And I will hopefully see you in person at some juncture too. Maybe I'll be a babyface by then. Who knows?
I think you should. I think you like being babyface. I've been a heel before. I think I'm too likable as a heel, so it just turns me as a babyface. So,
I agree. Yeah. I agree. You're too likable, and that is in many ways a blessing and a curse.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Thank you, Leroy. I will talk to you soon.
Peace.
Goodbye. That was so delightful. I enjoy talking to him so much. I feel like, oh my God, he's a great like live stream bomber. And there's a legendary in that sense. The same way, I don't know. Charles Nelson Riley used to be on the Tonight Show from time to time. He just used to show up. That was so delightful. Thank you so much. David had a request. He wants me to sing Always Look on the Bright Side of Life. Oy. I don't do it as a lounge singer. Okay, I'll do it and then I'll leave. Fucking relax, everyone. I'll do it as a lounge singer, yes. Some things in life are bad. They can really make you mad. Other things just make you swear and curse. When you're chewing on life's gristle, don't grumble, give a whistle. And this'll help things turn out for the best. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the light side of life. For life's a piece of shit when you look at it. Life's a laugh and death's a joke is true. You'll see it's all a show. People laughing as you go. Just remember that the last laugh is on you. Yes, David, and everybody. Always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the light side of life. Key change. Always look on the light side of life. Always look on the light side of life. I'll put the whistling in post. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Let's get a final look. Also, in case you forgot, I have coffee for sale that you can most certainly buy, and my shirts and my merch. And there's my Gingham. Next time, I'll sing Jerry Vale songs. Nobody made those requests, and it bothered me. Until next time, Godspeed and God bless.